The first week, I moved to Atlanta Monday, and that Friday was the North Hollywood shootout.
Oh,
and
really?
I was like, I'm not sure if this is the place for me.
That was that week?
That Monday I came in, I was living with Stanhope.
Yeah.
I went to find a job that Friday.
Yeah.
And there was a bunch of traffic, and they were like, nah, there's a North Hollywood shootout. I didn't know what North Hollywood was.
That shootout changed policing nationwide. You know that incident changed the way they viewed having weapons, changed their training. They never even contemplated that people would rob a bank with like fully automatic machine guns.
Do you remember the scenes of the guy
crazy.
coming out with the body armor just fucking blasting?
And that dude was laying by a car after he was hit, just shooting up at helicopters and shit. That was fucking crazy, man. I remember that national news. That was just like a big
You
fucking
couldn't
deal.
get on the 101.
No, I was in the news radio break room. We were getting ready to film a scene, and we were watching it. Me and Candy Alexander huddled up together going, what? In the fuck?
Yeah, man.
Everybody came in. Guys, get in here, get in here. And we're all in there watching. We're like, what in the fuck? And it changed the way they, what kind of tactics they use and the equipment they give police.
Absolutely.
Because they were
Monday
like, they had 38s back then.
They still reference it all the time. I did a ride-along 2 months ago with the Hollywood division.
Dude.
And I was, the guy was still talking about, he's like, we have this because of this shootout.
And, you know, that's a lot of people say, oh, man, fucking the militarization of the police, man. This is what, and there's a lot of it that's not good. You give people too much power, it's not good.
Yeah.
But if some shit happens like that, they need that. Otherwise, they're sitting ducks.
Yeah.
Do you know what kind of weapons you get on the streets right now?
Oh, dude.
Do you have any fucking
crazy
idea
shit.
the firepower you get on the streets, some AR-15s, you get some wild shit on the fucking street.
Yeah.
All you have to do is this number. It's real quick mathematics for anybody who's interested. There's 350 million people somewhere around this country. There's more guns than there are people, and they're still making guns. Every day they make guns. There's a gun-making industry. It's gigantic.
Yeah.
They're making all kinds of guns all over the country right now.
Every year, like
every year they make
newer,
more.
higher tech.
They're not getting rid of any guns.
No.
Like all those guns for toys. Oh, give back your gun and you'll get a toy. Okay.
Go
and then
fuck
there's
yourself.
there's a factory going on right now. They're cranking out ARs. Kabang, kabang, kabang.
And one person's like, here you go.
Get
Yeah.
Some rusty old 22 for a
I'll
for a
take you
teddy
to a
bear.
fucking handball court that you get anything except like a hunting
Jesus.
rifle.
I can't believe they're playing handball still.
That's how they
Who's
get that.
dedicated to handball? Who's like, I'm going to be the best,
When you
bro.
get out of prison. What do you think you do in prison? You play handball. So when you get out, you claim disability, you play handball all day, and it's a cover for you that you're a half a momo, but you play handball, but you sell guns that kill. You get a gun at a handball court for $50 that shot 3 people. That gun hasn't missed. A motherfucker shot himself. A motherfucker committed suicide long range with those guns. They don't give a fuck. They got guns that don't miss on the handball courts.
Did you play handball in prison, is that you said?
I played handball like the first 2 weeks, and it just wasn't for me.
You do not.
I played in Colorado because there was a few guys from the Bronx.
Yeah.
So when I went to Summit County, because I was arrested in Boulder, but once you start your state sentence, they were going to send me to either Missouri or Texas. I ended up going to Summit County. Summit County is like, we don't really have bars.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Like, you could just do what you want here.
Yeah.
At night at 10 o'clock, the guard would go to Pathmark. Not Pathmark, like a supermarket.
Yeah.
And get us chips and sodas.
What?
It was like a fucking daycare.
Wow.
So
So
did
I
you
was
get
up-
along with people? Everyone got along pretty well?
Yeah, I hung out with a dude from the Bronx that played handball, and we became friends together. He had been on the run for 12 years, but this guy was brilliant. He was fucking brilliant. Like the shit he had done, he had driven the cops. Like, what's that movie Leonardo DiCaprio did?
Catch Me If You Can.
Like he was that guy.
Right.
And the final thing he did to them was, they caught him and he set him up on a drug sting. Like I read the paperwork, it was brilliant. He set him up on a drug sting. He said, I know where I could go buy 10 kilos of coke. The cops actually gave him $250